you know that the coaching market has grown by 62% since 2019? So if you're still doubting whether to start your coaching business, don't, because the demand is definitely there. And I'm here to make this journey much easier for you, as in this video, I'll walk you through 7 essential steps for starting a successful online coaching business, so you know exactly where to start and how to do things. And make sure to stick till the end of this video, as I'll share some very exciting bonus tips with you as well. Now, let's get started. Now, the first step is, of course, finding your niche. And if you think this part is just theoretical, blah, 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 I can do whatever niches I want, it's fine. Well, let me just give you an example. So imagine you work as a life coach and one of your clients wants to start investing, another wants to start a business, then another client is struggling with health, another with fitness, and finally there's some person who wants to get help with relationships. Now, do you really think that you can handle all of these very different and very demanding topics all at once? Well, I mean, I guess theoretically it would be possible, but that would require tons of studying and stressing out over things you just really don't know. So the best thing really you can do for yourself and of course your clients is to find a niche in which you want to specialize and then become an expert in that niche. Now, this will also boost your credibility so you can start charging way more money. So there are many types of coaching out there, and you probably already heard some of these, but the most popular ones are strategy or business coaching, life coaching, health and wellness coaching, relationship coaching, financial coaching, and a few other ones that you can see on the screen right here that I just won't name out because you can see them obviously. So just choose a niche that aligns with both your expertise and your passion, because as Maya Angelou once said, you can only become truly accomplished at something you love. And I think that is very, very true. Okay, once you have identified your niche, you'll also need to identify your ideal client. Now, the ideal client is the person who can benefit the most from your coaching. So they like what you offer, they really value your brand, and share similar values as you. And I know some of you might think that your ideal client is, well, everyone out there, because you don't want to be too picky. But in reality, having and focusing on an ideal client doesn't mean that you must work only with that type of person. It just means that you know who you want to attract and adjust your marketing and coaching program accordingly. Now, one helpful exercise for this that I can share with you is to create a customer persona, basically, which is a fictional character that represents your target audience. Base it on your niche, skill level, and some research on similar businesses. Also, think about their demographics like age, gender, location, education, and let's say occupation as well. Then also focus on their needs and challenges, like let's say what pain points can your coaching solve for them, or what needs can you fulfill for them. And finally, focus on goals and motivation. For example, what are your clients' biggest dreams? And of course, you can adjust the questions to your needs, but here's an example of what a client persona for, let's say, a financial coach who focuses on helping students might look like. Feel free to just pause the video right here and take some notes if you need to, because this part can really be helpful. All right, now that you have your niche and your ideal client all figured out, it's time for you to work on your actual product. So just focus on developing your coaching program and setting the prices. Of course, I mean, as an expert in your niche, you'll probably intuitively know the best approach to building your program, but to just give you some universal tips, I would say start by deciding on the format. Like, will you focus on one-on-one sessions, group sessions, or let's say a combination of both? Next, establish a schedule that fits your and your client's needs, whether that's weekly, bi-weekly, or something else. Also, outline how long each session lasts and when the program will wrap up. Think about whether you're going to set a certain number of sessions or have as many as needed until your customer reaches their goal. I mean, these are all things that are super important to think about. I would also suggest kicking things off with a questionnaire to better understand your clients. Just ask about their goals, past experiences, learning preferences, and what they aim to achieve. I mean, you can really learn a lot from this. This will help you tailor your program to feel more personalized to each client. Also, share a roadmap outlining the program structure right from the start so clients know what to expect, and also provide them with needed resources like worksheets, templates, or let's say articles, or whatever else could be good for your coaching business. Lastly, remember that while providing valuable information is key, accountability is what really makes coaching special. I mean, your clients might already have access to all the information that they have that you're giving them online or somewhere else, but they really need your guidance to stay consistent, motivated, and committed to their goals. Now, the pricing will all depend on your niche, expertise, and the type of coaching you're providing. As a beginner, you can start by charging lower prices or even consider providing the first session for free. Now, this is actually very, very common among coaching businesses, but as soon as you start getting good results and begin taking good testimonials, start charging more. For example, online life coaches typically charge between $50 and $100 per session, but it of course will all depend on your coaching business and approach. Okay, so once you're done building your coaching program, you should start thinking about building your brand and standing out from all the other coaching businesses out there. Your visuals, colors, tone of voice, and content are all part of your brand. You might feel just a bit overwhelmed by all of this at first, so take just a deep breath and start by asking yourself, what values drive your business? Also, what is your story? What inspired you to start your business? What challenges have you faced along the way? And don't be afraid to really get a bit personal here, because a good story helps build an emotional connection with your audience. A great example is this career and leadership coach, Kathy Caprino, who shares her personal journey explaining how she went from feeling outwardly very successful but inwardly struggling to reclaiming her life after a very challenging layoff. Her honesty creates trust and reliability, so think about what makes you unique and just shape your story around that. And now next, you should also define your brand's personality and language style. Will you come across as friendly, professional, or maybe even humorous? Then move on to visuals by choosing colors, fonts, and a logo. There are many great free tools out there for logo creation, by the way, like Luca, Logo Maker, or Design Evo, that make the process really quick and easy for you. For example, with Hostinger's AI Logo Maker, you can just type in what you want in the logo, pick a style, and AI will generate 4 different logos for you, which you can edit by adding your business name or a slogan. And you even get 1 free credit to try it out. And my personal take on this is don't get stuck striving for perfection. Yes, I mean, obviously don't rush it too much and don't just slap something random together, because your brand definitely represents you. So aim to represent yourself well, but it really doesn't have to be perfect to the T right from the beginning. I mean, you may not be 100% happy with your visuals or logo, but don't get fixated on it and don't waste abundance of time on that, or else you won't get the ball rolling at all. Moving on, your next step on this journey will be to build your own website. And to all the non-believers out there who think that having a website is definitely not necessary because everything happens on social media, hear me out. Social media is loud and very crowded, so having a website helps establish a stable online presence, and it also boosts your credibility as a brand and can help you manage your business accordingly. Now, I know that a lot of you might feel very intimidated by the idea of creating a website, and I mean, rightfully so, it does sound pretty difficult, but it really is not that difficult if you think about it, and if you use the right tools like Hostinger Website Builder, which can create a website for you in under a minute just based on your description without any coding whatsoever. So if you want to give it a try, click the link down below in the description. Select a website hosting plan, which you'll need to store your website's data. You can even use our coupon code WB10 for an extra 10% discount. So don't forget that. Now, the onboarding process will start right after your purchase, so just provide a business description to the AI builder and let it do its magic for you. Now, once your content is generated, you should still edit your website and make sure it has everything you need. So first off, make sure you have all the essential pages. So you must have a homepage, as it's the gateway to your site and sets the tone for your business. It should really highlight the essentials as in what you offer, your key value points, and clear call to action buttons that guide visitors to purchase, subscribe, or learn more. Really use your best visuals here to grab attention, but also keep the design clean and very straightforward to avoid just overwhelming your audience. Moving on, also add an about page, or if AI already generated one, just alter it a bit. Now, having this page helps build trust and allows potential clients to really connect with you on a deeper level. So share your background, expertise, and a personal story. I mean, remember I talked about this in the branding part of the video just before, so you can add that part right here. And if you struggle to put everything nicely into words, you can always use an AI writer to create the text in seconds for you. Of course, give it a few tweaks before publishing for just a more personal style. And then add a nice picture of yourself and you're all good. And what else you should add is a section for testimonials once you have some, that is. This will make you look way more professional and way more trustworthy. Also, include a service page where you clearly outline what you offer and also your pricing. And don't forget a contact page as well to provide visitors with an easy way to just get in touch with you. And keep in mind, that in most cases, Hostinger's Website Builder's AI generates these pages for you, as I already said before. But if you need any other pages that AI didn't generate, such as an, let's say, FAQ page, you can always add them yourself. And to get a detailed walkthrough on how to use Hostinger's Website Builder, watch this video right here. The link is also in the description down below. And overall, when designing your site, make sure to maintain your brand's identity across all the pages and consistency across all the pages as well. Consistency is key throughout the entire website. Remember that. Now, as much as it is important to have your own website, don't neglect other ways to promote yourself. And of course, I'm talking here about mostly social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. All of these platforms are a great way to build an audience and attract new clients as well. But try to avoid these mistakes that some new coaches make quite often. First, don't try to be everything and everywhere all at once. You can start only with one platform, for example, Instagram, and expand slowly as you go. Secondly, don't start selling the second you enter social media. Yes, initially your goal is to get more customers and more income, but first, just give people some value so that they will want to follow you. So create content that is both useful and entertaining at the same time. And also try out different types of content, like Reels that are super popular right now, as you may already know. And also stay consistent with your brand, so don't just post random stuff. And the third thing is to be mindful not to overuse AI. It can be very tempting to let artificial intelligence write all of your social media posts for you, but as a coach, the human touch is just crucial for your brand. So you can definitely use AI to boost your productivity, but don't just rely on it completely. Moving on, even with a strong coaching program and a polished website, success is still not guaranteed. That's exactly why you should focus on mastering the art of sales. Now, there are various sales strategies that you can try, such as, let's say, offering discounts for your coaching services. For example, you could generate a discount code and feature it in a sticky banner on your website or send it out through email. And this brings us to email marketing, which remains highly effective. In fact, 52% of customers made their purchase directly from an email in 2023, which allows me to very confidently say that email marketing still works. Now, successful email marketing often combines keeping current clients engaged by providing them with useful content and updates while also building a pipeline of new potential clients as well. Another great way is creating a landing page. Now, you might be thinking that your site's homepage is the exact same thing as the landing page, but it's really not. Home pages are typically loaded with navigation to other parts of your site, so there are many links from which site visitors can choose from. Now, landing pages, on the other hand, aren't loaded with links. A landing page has a single objective, and it's usually to persuade visitors to buy something. So let's just quickly take a look at Slack's landing page. As you can see, Slack only includes the most important elements in the navigation bar on this landing page, letting current users log in and prospective users talk to sales. Then it shows the difference between free and premium, gives a discount, and it has clear call to action navigation. By the way, you can create a landing page just like this using the same website builder I showed before. Also, you may want to check out this video over here where we share more tips on how to make a sales funnel that generates leads. I'll put the link in the description as well, as always. And now it's time for some bonus tips, just like I promised you guys. So first, don't get too much into equipment. A basic computer and some Wi-Fi will do just fine, just trust me on this. Matter of fact, try not to invest any money at all in the beginning. Now, another tip is surrounding yourself with people in your field of expertise, which can help a whole lot. Not only can you learn something from these people, but they can also help you attract new customers by just recommending you. On the same note, connect with your fellow coaches. I mean, this is a collaborative industry and you'd be really amazed at how open and supportive people really are. Now, the last tip is creating digital products, and digital products are a great way to earn passive income as they can be sold repeatedly, and there are many of tools out there to make the creation process of digital products much easier than you think. So, what digital products can you create? You may be asking me. Well, it could be an ebook guide or just an online course where you share your knowledge. You may also sell all sorts of planners, wellness trackers, worksheets, and so on and so on. And I think no matter what your niche is, you can think of a digital product to create for it. And guys, that wraps up all the steps and tips that I wanted to share with you today. And remember, this journey is unique to you. So go with the strategies and approaches that you resonate with the most. But hopefully these ideas gave you a solid starting point at least. Now, if you have any questions, you can drop them down below in the comments, and be sure to check out this video as well, where I talk about the best AI content writers, which could help you create the efficient copy for your site or emails. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channels, and I'll see you in the next upcoming video.